Got it. Hello, everyone. My name is luisa.buchaillot. I'm the University of Barcelona, and I'm here to talk my research that is a regional monitoring fall armyworm using early warming system. We did this work with the collaboration with the FAO and collaboration with Google Engine, that is Nicola Clinton, and with my advisor, Shonky Faber. Sorry, is here. I'm sorry. Okay, maize growth stage. We have here the maize growth stage. If we wanna see how the fall armyworm, that is a caterpillar that eat all the crops, but the favorite is maize, how he can be monitoring using different remote sensing. The key of this project was the fall armyworm likes the tender leaf of the maize that is in vegetative stage, because when it's a reproductive stage, he goes into the cob and start to eat, but the maize can grow, but you cannot monitor it anymore. And when you are harvest, you have the loss of the harvest because the fall armyworm eat everything. That's why we will focus in the part of vegetative stage of the fall armyworm. This project was divided in two different parts. The first one was before to go to the field, and the second one is after when we go to the field. The first one is development of satellite image-based monitoring algorithm through Google Engine for Sentinel-2, using the data of the FAO, that it was the small farmers' fields with corn around of Africa, and that's it. Here we want to find the pools of the fall armyworm Africa, and here we have a curve where the first one is a curve of maize growing, and this part is when the maize start to growing, and we have like hypothesis that when the fall armyworm start to eat the tender leaves, the leaf area index or the NDVI cool down, and after when it's down, it start to regenerate it. Here we have one of the preliminary results that we did in Google Engine, and we have a vegetation curve of one of the fields that was infested with fall armyworm, and we find this pattern like in this one, the same one here, and this is the low minimum first derivative, and we wanna use this minimum first derivative to to do a correlation with the level infestation to see if they have relationship. And we have that the estimation coefficient of estimation was 0.81. Once that we finish this, we continue with the second part, that is go to the different countries and take data and do time series anomaly chain detection of NTVI and the first derivative growth pattern analysis implementing and occurring during the vegetative growth stage on maize fields using Sentinel-2 PlanetScope image data from the field that we visit. Okay, the plan was that we went to 3 different countries, Zimbabwe first, Tanzania and Kenya. In Zimbabwe, we take data from satellite PlanetScope and we calculate NDVI. We flight a drone, but the data was not available, was not good, and we didn't use. And there is a lot of problem because it's prohibited in most of the country in Africa, the drones. That's why we don't use that data. After, we use a multispectral agro sensors to calculate NDVI. This multispectral camera was in a pole on 5 meters, like simulating the drone that we cannot fly. And we put the RGB camera to calculate the GI. I don't know if NDVI, the normal different index, is to see the biomass that the plant have. The GA is green area, that is like a percentage of a green area that you have in the photo that you take. And the last one was use a fish eye adapter in the phone and take the light with of the plant. We visit in total 39 fields. In Tanzania, we only use drones, a fish eye and multispectral camera and RGB camera in a pole, because it was super cloudy and we cannot have satellite data. And for Kenya, we have all the multi-scale, but not drones because it's prohibited. Here you have an example of how you put the camera in the 5 meters pole and take all the image. And here was when we start to take the fish eye, and I need to go to the floor, but after that we change. Okay, here is a comparison of the spatial resolution of each scale. We have the Sentinel A and B that we have 10 meters pixel, the Planiscope with 30 meter pixel, and the drone scale at 50 meters is 0.01 meter pixel. Multispectral camera at 5 meter is 0.06 meters per pixel, and RGB is more high resolution, is 0.009 meters per pixel, and the fish eye from below is 0.001 meters per pixel. Okay, the first thing that we do, we want to compare the relationship between the leaf area index and the NDVI take from the planetoscope, from the multispectral camera, and the GA from the RGB cameras to see if they have a relationship, and we can use all of these index to see if there is a change in the biomass. Here we have like the correlation between the NDVI versus light. That the coefficient estimation is 0.73. NDVI from the multispectral camera is against light is 0.617. Light against GI from RGB camera is 0.6A, and with GI versus NDVI multispectral camera is 0.7. GI versus NDVI is 0.93. That is like a relevant thing because it's the GI from 5 meters and from the planetoscope is really close. And for the last one, we compare the multispectral camera against NDVI planetoscope and 0.71. With respect to satellite data from Sentinel, we cannot use because all this data was taken in the same day, the 28th of May, and we cannot have Sentinel data from that day. And here we have the curve that we did manually with the farms that we visit. And we have Sentinel for this part and planetoscope. Here we can see that the curve is increasing all the time, and we cannot see if we have an anomaly. But in this part that we have like planetoscope, here we can see the down that we have, and after that start to increase again. And this day that was 24 8th of May, we was that day in the field when we measure this data, and we can say that this is not for have intercroppings, have different methodologic data like rain or another biotic stress or abiotic stress. We know that this is for the fall armyworm was affecting the biomass of the maize. And here we have a picture that how the maize eat all the corn. He really likes. And like for a conclusions or for the future, we can suggest like potential solution that is have like in a regional monitoring of fall armyworm, you have a central that you have all the fields and control the NDVI using satellites. And when you see that have anomaly, you go to the field and see if fall armyworm or is not that another biotic stress or abiotic stress or a storm or rainings. And that is, thank you very much.